A beautiful Sunday afternoon and the weekend is going well. I wanted to talk about an article I came across this week about how the Bank of Mum and Dad is now the fifth biggest home loan lender in Australia. And that's after the Commonwealth, ANZ, Westpac and NAB. It was interesting to find out it was the fifth, but it's not a surprise to me to hear that the parents are actually helping their kids more and more into property. Now, there are a number of ways that your parents can help you. For example, I guess the simplest and cheapest way to put a deposit together is to live at home rent-free, and to use the money that you would have spent on your rent and to put that into your deposit, into your savings account towards your deposit. So that's a very simple way. Obviously, it takes a certain person to do that, because you've got to be able to say, hey, I was going to spend $300 this week on rent. I don't have to. I'll put that same $300 or some of it at least into a savings account towards your deposit. So it is right for some people. It is not right for others. Another obvious way is for your parents to go guarantor, and what they do there is they would offer a small section, a small percentage of a property that they own as additional security to your loan, and therefore you would be able to borrow the whole amount, avoid mortgage insurance and buy the property. In some cases, some banks will actually not even require any cash deposit at all. They would actually fund 105% of the purchase itself. If your parents can help you, they can buy the property on your behalf. That would be nice. I haven't come across that situation yet, but that is possible. Or they can buy with you as a partner into the property. But one solution that I come across quite a lot, because I do a lot of work with first home buyers, is for parents to actually gift you some of the deposit, and there's no limit on how much and how little they can. There's no limit on how much they can help you with. I've had loans where it was in the $10,000-$20,000, and others were in hundreds, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 in gifts. So there's really no limit as to how small or how much they can gift you. But the most important thing you need to remember with a gift is the word gift. A gift means that the money is given to you with no expectations to being paid back. And that's very, very important, because if you have an expectation of paying it back, then it's not a gift anymore, it's a loan. And if it's a loan, it's got to be added to your liability. And if it's added to your liability, repayments have to be taken into account in the calculations, and it will reduce how much you can actually borrow. So make sure that if it is a gift, you'll prove it to the bank. The banks, basically what they want you to do is either sign a letter from your parents saying that the gift is a gift and they don't expect to be paid back, or some banks actually have a form that you need to have signed by your parents. I actually have, because I do a lot of work with first home buyers, I do quite a lot of gifts actually. It's quite interesting. I have actually put together a template of a statutory declaration. If you want a copy of this letter, just let me know either by calling 0412 022 110 or email me. I will put my email in the messages below when I upload the video, or just IM me directly and I'll send you a copy of, as I said, the template. Statutory declaration is very, very simple, but it has all the right words. Now, it basically says that I confirm that this gift is non-repayable and non-refundable and will be available at settlement. I will also, if you ask for this particular template, I will also send you a copy of all the list of authorized witnesses if the bank requires a statutory declaration. I'm doing a loan right now where the bank has said doesn't need to be really witnessed by anyone. The way we look at it is, if the funds are available at settlement, we settle. If it's not available, we don't settle. Others actually will say, yes, we need you to prove that it's a gifted fund, but we also need to see the funds in your account, either before you lodge your application or before we give you full approval. So it's very important that you talk to your bank and find out exactly what type of gifted letter funds requirements they have, because I hate to see you go with a particular bank, have the gifted funds available but not in your account, and therefore the bank will actually hold their full approval because the funds are not available when and where they needed to be to give you full approval. One thing that you want to remember when talking about gifted funds is that most banks will accept gifted funds, but they are all different as to where those funds can come from. Now, a lot of the banks will say it has to come from immediate family, and also when it's available. As I said before, some banks will want you to have these funds in your account before you lodge, and others really don't care. If you don't have the money at settlement, they don't settle, as I said. So if you've got any questions about gifted funds or any other ways your parents can help, as I said, give me a call on 0412-022-110, or simply IM me or leave a message or post down there. That's it for me today. Hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week. I might have a little surprise for you guys on Wednesday. I hope if everything works well, I might have actually a midweek video, so I hope you will enjoy that. And I won't say too much yet because I still got to get my expert to agree to a time, but hopefully that will work. If it's not this week, it will be next week. All right, so have a great week. Thank you very much. Ciao.